That's still a little bit close for my comfort. There we go. A little bit of space. 11x minus 3, and g of x is equal to 5x plus 5. Okay, so find the area in square units between the two functions over the interval 2 to 4. So they give us the interval, but we're going to do the first part of it just to find the interval anyway. Just in case they didn't give it to you. Find where they intersect. And pick a test point. Okay, so where they intersect is just where f of x is equal to g of x. So that's negative x squared plus 11x minus 3 equals 5x plus 5. So if we just bring everything to one side, negative x squared plus 11x minus 3, minus 5x minus 5 would equal 0. So if we combine all of our like terms, negative x squared plus 6x minus 8 equals 0. Or you can just multiply everything by negative 1. X squared minus 6x plus 8 equals 0. Which is x minus 2 times x minus 4. Equals 0. So we know it intersects at 2 and 4, which we already knew. So if they didn't give you the interval, that's how you would find the interval.
You just put a number in between or outside of them.
Yep, so now we just get a test value in between. So we can pick x equals 3. So test value x equals 3. We know that, I'll kind of separate that a little bit. F of 3 is going to equal negative 3 squared plus 11 times 3 minus 3. So they have negative 9 plus 33, which would be 24. Minus 3 is 21. And g of 3 is equal to 5 times 3 plus 5, which is 15, 20. Okay. So in this instance, since f of 3 is bigger than g of 3, safe to say that f of x is greater than or equal to g of x in that interval. Now, it doesn't mean it's greater than or equal to that everywhere, but in between those 2 points, it is. Okay, so we know that f of x will go first. Kind of separate that a little bit. Okay, so our area is going to equal from a to b. In this case, it's going to be f of x minus g of x with respect to x. which is going to equal the integral from 2 to 4 of f of x, which is negative x squared plus 11x minus 3 minus g of x, which is 5x plus 5 with respect to x. And actually, we did it already up here. So we have the integral from 2 to 4 of negative x squared plus 6x minus 8 with respect to x. Okay, so if we go ahead and integrate each one of those terms, it's going to equal, oh, don't really need that. I guess we could use it, but negative x to the third over 3 plus x squared over 2, so that makes it 3x squared, minus 8x from 2 to 4. And should have enough room to finish this one. Okay, so that will equal, if we plug in our 4, we have negative 4 to the third over 3 plus 3 times 4 squared minus 8 times 4 minus, plug in our 2, negative 2 to the third over 3 plus 3 times 2 squared minus 8 times 2. And we'll run out of room, so all of that simplifies to 4 over 3. Okay. So really, once you find out which one's bigger than the other, it's just integrating as soon as you simplify it. Okay. So any questions on that one? All right, and actually that is our last section.